What's up, weirdos? Good morning. Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon. What the heck is going on with you guys today? Let's get into it, guys. Let's have a look. So, let's stretch this out so y'all could see. That's what she said. All right, so we're above the 30-day SMA here, guys. We have to close above there, though. That's what matters. Now, right now, what are we, about 5.5 hours away from the daily close? And the weekly close as well. The weekly close is just as big, if not bigger. So we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on that today. But we're above the 30-day right now. Can we close above there today? That's going to be what you're going to want to pay attention to, right? Again, we got above it yesterday here, and then we ended up closing below. Can we close above today? That would be fantastic. Fantastic. Let's go to the weekly and see where we are on the weekly as well. Yeah, see, last week, not so great, right? Big red weekly. But look at this. Look at this weekly candle right here. See this wick, you guys? You see this wick right here? That is a horrible circle. You see this wick right here? Right here. Right? That is very, very bullish. That's a lot of buying pressure. We wicked all the way down to 103,000, basically $100,400, right? And we got bought all the way back up to $106,273 right as of right now, right? So very, very bullish, guys. Very, very bullish. Where are we going to close this candle today for the weekly and the daily? It's going to be big, guys. It's going to be big. I'm bullish. Hope you're bullish. I hope you are bullish. We got some super chats to get into. Let's go, ya boy. This is how the big dogs first around here overcome. There you go. Easy. Price is wrong, bitch. Bob. Shannon, what's going on? Not first, but there are no losers on the Patreon, baby. Let's get this money. LFG, absolutely. Shannon, acknowledge me. Super fantastic. Sissy Bear Chicken Mousse, let's go. My favorite Robisms. There you go. Nice, nice. Overcome, your boy. Dropping that 7 herbs and spices elbow drop on you. Featherman, overcome, easy. That's how we roll around here, baby. Hell yeah. Big things popping, little things stopping. Let's get it. All right, let's get into the chat a little bit, guys. How's everybody doing? Just got home from church. Everything's good. Had a good morning. Struggled. I was a little bit tired today, but we're good, man. We are good. How's everybody doing? Overcome says first, John, what's up, my brothers and sisters in Christ? So grateful for my crypto family. There you go. Exactly. Metal Detecting England. Yo, what's up, man? Hello, everyone. Are we still bullish on Jasmy? Hell yeah, we're still bullish on Jasmy, 100%. I just did a video this morning covering Jasmy about to have a breakout. Definitely check it out. Joy, happy Sunday, Patreon family. Hit the likes for the great content. Cheers from Florida. Absolutely fantastic. Brian comes in with the 7 herbs and spices elbow drop once again. Boom. Dropping that alpha on us. Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Where are we? Where are we? You guys are on it today. You guys are on it. I'm still hoping 4 cents. Oh, we'll go way higher than 4 cents, man. Way higher. You guys, you got to understand something right now. If you're sitting there wondering if a certain project is going to go, like a Jasmy is going to go back to 4 cents, or, you know, I get asked the odd question, like, do you think this coin will pump again or whatever? Guys, we haven't even come close to altcoin season yet, right? I don't know how else to explain this, but with the rare exception, everything pumps in altcoin season, right? Everything. There is no coin that you're in right now that's not going to pump anymore, period, right? So I guess that question comes from a lack of experience. So I shouldn't say, you know, well, I don't know where that question comes from. But just understand that nothing for the most part, is going to sit dormant and not pump during altcoin season, right? Nothing. Sorry, there will be the rare odd thing, but as you can see from the altcoin season index, we're not even close to altcoin season. We're still in Bitcoin season at a 22, right? We got to get all the way up here to altcoin season at a 75 on the altcoin season index. We're not even close to any kind of a top. Let's go look at the rainbow chart as well, right? Let's look at some metrics here, guys. The rainbow chart is still screaming buy zone. We're in a buy zone. The highest that we've gotten that I have seen to my recollection on the rainbow chart so far has been accumulation. That's it. We've not even been to still cheap, hodl, or anything above that. We haven't been to yellow or anything, as you can see, right? We haven't even come close to sniffing the top of this bull run yet. Not even close, right? So just remember, and when you're seeing some content creator tell you because they cherry picked some metric, some random metric or some chart, just remember that there are probably hundreds of metrics and tools out there that you can use. And it's easy for any given creator out there, myself included, to cherry pick one metric. If you see a content creator using one metric and telling you that we're going into a bear market, you can't count on one metric to tell you anything, right? Me personally, when I'm devising a price prediction or looking at a project to determine where this project can go, how high it can go, I'm using probably 8 to 10 different metrics, chart tools, structural patterns, Fibonacci retracements, or Fibonacci, everything, fear and greed, rainbow charts, everything you could think of, right? I do this 8 to 10 different metrics because if I utilize 8 to 10 different metrics, I'm going to get an average of which direction the market's going to be moving in, or in the short term or the long term or whatever, right? Because some of those metrics are going to be wrong and they're going to say we're going into a bear market, and some will say we're going much, much higher, and vice versa sometimes, right? So you can't just use one tool, one metric, and figure you've got it all figured out. It doesn't work that way, right? You also have to have a keen eye on the macroeconomic factors that play a part in which direction the market goes in. We've seen this already. We should have theoretically seen the May pump start in March, but it didn't. Why didn't it? Well, I mean, strong speculation would be that right at the beginning of March, Mr. T started announcing tariffs, and that pushed everything back. Everyone ran into gold at that time, right? Remember, we did a live stream. We were tracking where's all the liquidity, where did it go? We looked at everything. We looked at the dollar. We looked at the stock market. We looked at precious metals, and where did we end up finding the money? It all poured into gold and silver, right? So, yeah. Yo, patience is key. There you go, man. There you go. Christopher dropping some alpha on us as well. Thank you so much, man. Thanks for all the help, Rob. Off to the moon we go. Absolutely, brother. Let's get it. I dig it, man. I dig it. Where were we here? EZ, appreciate the Miria and Nadix charts last night. Hey, I figured you guys would like something a little bit different, right? So, absolutely, man. Funky. DCA into XEN and ZBIC today. I think we're ready to go. Let's do it. Twitch, Jasmy2, 1 cent, 245 still after this morning's news. Possibly, right? Possibly. We got to see where Bitcoin closes the daily and the weekly first, right? These things matter, right? You can't know where you're going till you know where you've been, right? So we have to pay attention to this daily close and this weekly close right now. Thanks for all you do, Rob. Smash the like button and subscribe if you agree. Hey, no problem. Ari, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Definitely bullish on Jasmine, just waiting for the next prime DC opportunity. Nothing like grabbing it right at the bottom. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. And listen, guys, for the Patreon members, I am going to be doing an updated video today covering just a recap of the recent gems that we've been getting into, just so that all the new members are up to speed, because the Patreon has been absolutely exploding lately. And I want to make sure that all of the new people are up to speed on all the gems that we're getting into, all the gems we're looking at. So I will be doing just a little bit of a recap video over there today for all of the new members. So as always, guys, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. It doesn't cost you a single solitary penny, guys. So go ahead and do that. Let's actually check out the ratios right now, the like ratios. Let's see where we're at. Let's get our goal set, so that maybe we can hit a goal here on Sunday, right? Let's see. All right, so we have 390 people watching and 77 likes. Guys, like I said, it's like you're just running up and kicking me in the gonads, right? So smash the like button, guys. Let's get it to 125. Let's get to 125 likes. Now, okay, there we go. Internet was a little bit wonky there for a second. Of course it was, right? Of course it was. Jared, Rob's been making investing in crypto look easy. You'd be a fool not to at least listen and hit the likes. There you go. There you go. Leo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Let me drop this and this and top the leaderboard. Your boy, my dude. Who's at the top of the leaderboard right now? Your boy, he's up there. Twitch is coming in second, and Metal Detecting in England bringing up the rear. There you go. Matt Adam, Crystal Ball Rob is what they call him in the streets. That's right. That's my gangster name. What are your thoughts on SXT? I like it. It's a good project. I'm bullish on it. I think it's going to do well. Leo, Rob, thank you for everything. We do appreciate everything you do for us. Hey, no problem, man. Latino Hustler. Good afternoon, Rob, Father, and chat. It feels like the home stretch parabolic run is around the corner. Let's go. Absolutely, man. Abdul, hey, Rob and Crypto Crew. Just want the ZBEC drop to hurry up and play out so that I can buy in lower. I always say DCA is the way, though, man. I never wait for low prices. I even will make small, tiny little incremental buys just to make sure, just in case we are sitting at the bottom, you don't want to be missing it, right? So, absolutely. Absolutely. There she is, Gamma Goddess in the house. Waiting on dry powder. I'm so going to touch some grass and hold diamond hands for now. I hope Bitcoin closes above 106 today. Let's get this money. Absolutely. Motives, 115K BTC by Monday, Tuesday, baby. If we consolidate here for a little bit longer, I'll take it. Where are we at with our goal? 106 likes. 106. We got to get to 125. We're getting there. Oh, house. Caesar calling for a drop. An XEN drop to 1 cent 1. Even said maybe time to pull out and put back into other projects that will run. I'm too deep to go back now. Patience is key. Yeah, and remember that nothing is certain, right? Charts are probabilities, not certainties, right? So I'm not pulling out. That's what he said. If it drops down to 1 cent 1, I'll just buy more personally, right? I'm not going to give up my position in a long-term play just to try to get in a little bit lower. I'll just buy more lower and stick with my position personally. Danny, of course I want BTC to go low to close above 107. Will it? Though? Maybe. We'll see, man. We got about 5 hours and 20 minutes left. Soul Boy, what's going on, man? Hangman, ZBEC dumping. How low will it go? Is it dumping right now? It seems to be holding a pretty strong level of support, though, right? I mean, look at this chart. Look at this chart. Every time we come down to this range here, there's buying pressure. You can see with all of these wicks, there's a lot of buying pressure down there. So there's a big buy wall. So will we collapse through that buy wall and drop down to 2033, 2035 is the real question, or will we hold support in this range? We'll see. ZBEC getting closer and closer to that buy range. Yes. It's honestly, it's a DCA opportunity right now, if you're asking me. Big C here, just got out from church, Brother Rob. Nice. I just got home myself, brother. Just got home myself. Mr. Spice, right, I have 200,000 coins of both Jasmine and Swift. Should I hold 400,000 or, of one, or just stay diversified? I would personally just stay diversified, my friend. Because if one of them ends up pumping hard before the other one, then you might be able to roll the money over and, pick up a bigger bag there or figure it out, right? Another local. Hey, Rob. Happy Monday, weirdos. Isn't it Sunday today? It's Sunday. I just came home from church, man. You're always a day ahead of us, another local. Selling 2 cars to buy a truck, load the ZBEC. There you go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Brother Rob, what's going on, my dude? What's going on? Sharon, good time to take profits on Myria or more I would not. Me personally, no way would I take profits on Myria at these prices. Not a chance would I sell any of it. I'm too greedy for that. Could you please check the Swift chart? I did a video last night covering the Swift chart. We've fallen outside of this range. That doesn't mean we can't come back inside. What are we on, though? Oh, yeah, we're on the daily. Yeah. So we've fallen outside of this range. Is this the bottom? Who knows? We'll see. I'll tell you one thing. If Swift does come lower, if we do drop down to like right here, we have wicked all the way down here already. It seems to be a significant level of support at 1 cent, 1.5. But if we dropped lower, man, would I be buying a lot of Swift coin. I almost want it to drop lower so I can buy more, to be honest with you. One of the Patreon gems pumped 15% quietly today. There you go. Nice. Yes, I see that. I see that. John, blessings, my friend. Blessings. Nicholas, what's up, big dog? Paul, good to see you again, my friend. Oh, House, with things getting pushed back from March to May, what's to say Mr. T couldn't do something to push it back again? Nothing. Nothing is to say that he can't. Give my gal Alicia a shout out. Alicia, what's up? Alicia, good to see you. Glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome. ZBEC is crashing. Crashing is kind of dramatic. Like I said, it's holding support nicely right now. I wouldn't say it's crashing. William, what's up, buddy? Kizza in the house. What's going on, man? Nick, if you don't like the video, drop. If you don't like the video, drop and give Rob 25 push-ups. There you go. Should I grab more while I can? Jasmine, smart move. I'm going to be doing some DCAing this morning, guys. Once I'm done this stream, I'm going to put my buy alerts over on the Patreon. So, absolutely, it's a phenomenal opportunity in my opinion. Carlos, Rob Swift to 10 cents and beyond. Hopefully, does well this summer. Let's go. Could you please say something about the potential for Wormhole? Wormhole is going to be huge. Wormhole definitely has massive potential. Massive, massive potential. Still just a small market cap as well. There's Wormhole. It's only got a $340 million market cap. Yeah, Wormhole is going to do very well, in my opinion. Very, very well. Very bullish on Wormhole. Been around for a few cycles. At first, I misunderstood Rob's character. This guy's class, even when I was rude, he didn't block me, and it's helping so many people. Hit the likes, guys. Kima. Well, thank you so much, man. And you know what? Absolutely, right? Everybody's welcome. Everybody's welcome, my friend. Through God's grace. Cherokee Kid, new listener. He has risen. Exactly. 100%, my friend. 100%. Carlos, Swift is a fantastic coin and project, in my opinion. Is being around for 2 cycles and all. The circulating supply is out. No surprise. Yeah, the tokenomics are phenomenal on Swiftcoin. Isaac, what's up, buddy? I have faith and I believe. That's what I like to hear, buddy. Nick Lickatong in the house too. Good afternoon, Rob. Do you think that Jasmine has a high probability of running before Myriad does? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hey, Rob, thanks for everything you do for the community. XRP going up a bit. Do you see it's found its low already? I think I looked at the XRP chart yesterday. Yes, I do. I think XRP is going to pop soon, to be honest with you. I looked at the chart yesterday for that, and it was looking pretty bullish. Is the Fed possibly lowering interest rates on June 19th during the next meeting? Any thoughts on that? I did touch on that in this morning's video. My thought is no. I don't think that Powell is going to cut rates this month. Let me actually look up the odds right now. What are the odds? I don't think he will. I don't think he's going to say markets are looking good, markets are thriving, the economy's good, we're just going to stay paused. That's what he's going to say. Watch. What are the odds a rate cut in June? Let's find out what the odds are right now. The odds right now, there's a 98% chance that rates remain unchanged. So pause. So they're not going to cut rates, most likely. Alt season here soon. Let's go. We're still a little bit away from alt season, but that doesn't mean altcoins aren't going to run while Bitcoin runs. We're about to start going parabolic. Braveheart, good Sunday, Robin fam. Happy DCA Sunday. It's getting wild out there. Cali with ICE situation being, I've been setting Swift buy orders as well. There you go. Nice. Hey, Rob, do you think ZBIC is going to pop off sooner than me? Yes, I do. Caesar did not say to pull out. Yeah, sometimes people misunderstand what he says, you know. Mr. T is asking Powell to cut the rate by 1 point. By 1 point. Yeah, I know. He even went as far, I think, yesterday or Friday as to say that he's getting ready to name Powell's replacement. That was kind of funny, man. That was pretty ballsy of him. He's like, yeah, I know you're still here till May of 2026, but I'm going to go ahead and name your replacement right now. That was savage. That was pretty savage. Mr. T's got no he's got no shame, man. Oh, we got to 140 likes, guys. That's absolutely awesome. Let's see if we can get to 150. Let's push the envelope, man. All right, let's get into some of the news since we're caught up in the chat. Let's see what's going on out there. Okay. What do we got? What do you say? What do you know? Guys, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. Get yourselves ones today, man. The biggest threat to your crypto isn't faulty code. It's human error. Over $2 billion this year has been lost to scams. Get yourselves ones today. Use our link down below. Get a fantastic deal, you guys. All right. Ooh, check this out. Oh, check this out. All right, so Bitwise asset management Matt Hogan explains how Bitcoin goes to 200K by the end of this year.
All right, first of all, this is $200,000 price target for 2025 right now. Bitcoin is at about $103,000. What are the catalysts that are going to get us to 200?
Yeah, it's great to be here. The short answer to that is demand and supply. The thing about Bitcoin right now, the reason this is the best moment in history to buy Bitcoin on a risk-adjusted basis is there's just too much structural demand for the amount of supply in the network. Bitcoin only produces 165,000 Bitcoin per year. Last year, ETFs bought 500,000 Bitcoin. I think they may buy more than that this year. Add on corporate buying and government buying. There is just too much demand. I don't think anything stops the train. We feel more confident about that $200,000 prediction today than we made it in December of 2024.
That being said, Bitcoin is now a bit range bound. We've seen between 100 and 105,000. What's going on?
Yeah, so there are select number of sellers who have been willing to sell around the $100,000 point. Why? Because people are human. Some of that selling has come from FTX. Some of it has come from Mt. Gox distributions, but we think that is running out of supply. Once we break loose of the $100,000 sort of range bound, I think it's blue skies ahead. I think we go to the next behavioral stopping point, which may be 150. Maybe we have to work through that. And then I think we end the year above 200K.
Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong, but we'll see, right? My target, you guys know, $150,000 to $180,000 for the peak of this run. I could be wrong, but Bitcoin on-chain metrics indicate potential major price leap. Bitcoin's on-chain metrics signal a major potential price leap, attracting attention from analysts like Crypto Rover and Fundstrat's Tom Lee. The event highlights potential Bitcoin price changes influenced by on-chain activity, drawing investor interest, and potential market shifts. Bitcoin's on-chain metrics are drawing attention to the potential price leaps. Prominent analyst Crypto Rover and Fundstrat's Tom Lee highlight increased on-chain activity and market sentiment, suggesting imminent market developments. Increased investor interest in Bitcoin may lead to substantial market shifts. Institutional players are closely monitoring potential price changes due to on-chain metrics indicating significant dynamics. Market sentiment remains optimistic, potentially influencing broader market activities. Bitcoin's price may experience significant fluctuations, affecting released assets through investor reactions and confidence. Historical precedence shows price fluctuations follow increased on-chain activity. The 2020-2021 bull run, marked by similar activity, underscores Bitcoin's price impact from heightened market dynamics. Based on historical trends, analysts predict significant price movements. Insights from Crypto Rover and Tom Lee emphasize on-chain data and liquidity rules, suggesting potential price appreciation. So they are thinking we're going to see more upside. We shall see, right? I think we got to close above the 30-day before we do anything. Federal Reserve leadership change heralds potential crypto policy shift. Michelle Bowman has been confirmed as the vice chair of supervision at the Federal Reserve on June 5th, 2025, following a 48-46 Senate vote. Her role emphasizes digital assets garnering attention from the crypto community. Bowman's appointment holds broader implications for the crypto sector, potentially facilitating clearer regulations and increased institutional interest in digital assets. Michelle Bowman has been a Federal Reserve governor since 2018, and her appointment as vice chair emphasizes the importance of digital assets. She is recognized by figures such as Senator Cynthia Lummis for advocating sensible innovation and aligning regulation with emerging technologies. Bowman's new role, aims to oversee banks' engagement with digital assets, a change signaling a potential shift from previous restrictive policies. Senator Lummis and industry groups believe this appointment opens the door for more balanced regulatory climate supporting innovation. So not only are they okay with banks starting to get involved with digital assets, but they're actually appointing people to oversee it on a more fundamentally non-bias level, right? The appointment has not led to an immediate on-chain changes or asset shifts, but market sentiment indicates optimism for future institutional and retail engagement with crypto. As the Crypto Counselor for Innovation noted, Governor Bowman's past speeches and engagement have demonstrated a keen understanding of the evolving blockchain and digital asset landscape. Her willingness to explore and discuss the potential benefits and challenges of emerging technologies, including digital assets, reflects a commitment to informed policy making. As Vice Chair Bowman's influence could shape regulatory approaches for cryptocurrencies, potentially reforming how U.S. institutions participate in blockchain technology, industry figures view Bowman's role as vital to fostering a technologically progressive environment for digital assets. Her tenure may lead to innovative approaches, altering the regulatory stance and increasingly integrating digital assets into mainstream financial systems, as elaborated upon Michelle Bowman's testimony before the Federal Reserve on the strategic direction of digital assets. You'll love to see it, guys. You love to see the adoption by the administration. Any forecast on when ZBIC will peak? Cheers. Probably, I'm going to say probably November. Has Binance finally stopped harassing Jasmine? Nope. Still touching the butt. Major sell wall at 107K. 107. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. There is a massive sell wall there, and it may take a couple of days to break through there. But step number one, we have to close above the 30-day SMA. We cannot have that acting as resistance. And I'm not talking about closing above it just today, right? I'm talking about closing above it for 2 or 3 days in a row, right? That's what we need to see. So I noticed the bottom right on CoinDesk video you just showed had on the screen, sponsored by MoonPay. Super bullish. There you go. Exactly. I ordered my decent last night. Nice. That's how it's done. Keep your crypto safe. Will Wormhole 300K Kima 300 million Wormhole, sorry. They do the same thing, but Kima has contracts for EU and Israel CBDC and partners with MasterCard to be on ramp for stablecoins. Nice. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that project. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more of a deeper dive into it. I'll have to have a look at it, man. We'll see what I can find. I've learned a lot. Only 19 years old. Good future ahead with Rob and this community. Hey, absolutely, man. You're getting in young. I wish I had got in at your age, man. All I can really say to you is congratulations for, being wise enough to take advantage of this opportunity, because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity, and it's presenting itself to you at a very, very young age. So congratulations for that, man. You got a good life ahead of you, man, if you play this right. D Worm in the house. What's up, man? Johnny B, new member here. Aloha from Hawaii. Aloha, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome. I was skipped, dude. This is the first comment I've seen from you, my friend. Ordered my second wallet. Night to put ZBIC away for 3 years. There you go. Nice, Richie Rich. My dude. That's what I like to see, man. Wise Mind. Hey, Rob, I sold my bag. I'm going back to... I call BS. You can't trick me, brother. You can't trick me. You're too smart for that, man. All right, we got another clip to get into here. Let's see what's going on. All right, so we do not have the votes to pass the House GOP bill as it sits. Let's see what we're talking about here.
Republican Senate Finance Committee members met with President Trump yesterday to talk about his tax and spending bill. This came as Elon Musk once again blasted the reconciliation bill and urged Congress to kill it. Joining us right now is Republican Senator James Lankford of Oklahoma. He's a member of the Finance Committee, and he was at yesterday's meeting with the president. Senator Lankford, thank you for being with us today. What happened yesterday at that meeting?
Yeah, about a 2-hour conversation about what's happening on taxes, what our agreement's going to be, what direction we're going to try to take. It was broad in many areas. The House has already passed their piece. The Senate's got to pass our piece then. That's going to line up with the House. Then the president's got to sign it. So it's very important we align all three together right now. And so it's a coordination meeting yesterday, quite frankly.
We heard from Senator Ron Johnson yesterday on Squawk Box, and he was very outspoken about this, said he will not vote for a bill that's going to increase the deficit, doesn't like what's in this and is not going to support it. How much more difficult does that make the math when you know you have other senators like Rand Paul and a few others who are lined up behind him.
Yeah, I think Senator Johnson can speak for himself on this, but I think the focus that he has had all along is how fast can we reduce deficits? We have $2 trillion in overspending this year. His focus from the beginning is how fast can we actually start pulling that deficit down? The speed of that is actually based on the number of votes that you can get on it. So we got 215 votes in the House for their package after their agreement was. We've got to get 51 in the Senate. So we got to get common agreement among all of it. There is common agreement among two things. We cannot allow the largest tax increase in history to happen in January. When we go from December to January, the tax rates all go up. We got to stop that. Everyone agrees with that. Second piece on it is how much can we reduce spending? That's where you got to get as many players together as possible, more than 51, to be able to get it done. So Senator Johnson's just continuing to push to say, don't forget about deficit, which none of us are. We've got to be able to get down as fast as we can.
His idea, though, Senator, and I don't know why it wouldn't work. You would know better than we do why, but I don't know if there's a rush. I mean, you got the executive branch and you got both houses of Congress. You could do two bills. You do one where you're concerned about the extending the tax cuts. You do that one. Then the next one, you really do try to get back to where we were before the pandemic, because the spending levels now are astronomically higher. The deficit was like, I don't know, in the first Trump, what was it, 600 billion, 700 billion? We're now stuck at 2 trillion. What would be the harm in taking your time and really looking at things to truly do what Republicans could do if they weren't worried about, re-election in 2 years?
Yeah, so a couple of things with that. One is we've got to get the tax part of this done as fast as we can.
Oh, so do that.
Right.
Do that.
I totally agree, because you've got to get the next 5 months or so for the IRS to be able to promulgate all the rules, to be able to get that out to businesses, and so that they know the new guidance based on the new tax policy, because we're trying to have the tax policy affect this year. And so that allows people to go ahead and start investing in, if they haven't already, in the second part of this year. That helps our economy keep growing. That's the first piece. The second one is how much can we actually reduce spending? We got a lot of folks saying they're not going to do anything on the tax bill unless they're also doing something on the deficit. So we're trying to marry up as much as those can, saying this is step one so we can get to agreement. There's got to be a second, third, fourth step on this, quite frankly. With $2 trillion in overspending, we're not going to solve it all in 1 year. It'd be like having a jumbo mortgage saying we're going to pay it all off in November. We're not. Okay, we're going to have to take multiple steps on this to be able to pay on the jumbo mortgage that we've got.
I'm just worried that Ron Johnson's idea kind of would speak to people and make sense. And maybe even Majority Leader Thune did. Becky, you mentioned that he talked about it. Don't try and do it all in one bill.
Big bill.
But
and do you have the votes?
Maybe you got to do it. Is the die been cast? We're too far down the road to go back and reconsider?
The bill, but it doesn't prevent us from doing another one. In fact, there was a lot of conversation even yesterday in the White House about can we continue to be able to make progress together on this, but we've got to be able to get this. The House has said, hey, we barely cobbled together 215 votes on this. We can't back up and then do another one and try to be able to figure out, let's get this one done. And then because there's a lot more to be done.
We knew all along the problem was going to be trying to get the House together. That's why Speaker of the House wanted to make sure it was one big bill. But do you have the votes in the Senate? Are your senators willing to say, okay, we will take what the House has handed us? It's not been the vibe in the Senate in the past. It's certainly not what they've agreed to. And that's not what we have heard from several senators on this program this week. Again,
we're not going to take
it. Do you have the count? Do you have the vote count?
Yeah, we're not going to take it as is. We do not have the vote count to be able to just take what the House did. Now, we're doing some tweaks on it. When we send it back to the House, we want the House to recognize it and say, yep, that's my child. It's just wearing different clothes. They've got to be able to recognize the bill that's coming back to them. But there are things we want to do on this. Obviously, 215 House members put their fingerprints on it. Now it's time for 51 senators to also put their fingerprints on it and then to be able to get a final bill. That's the coordination meeting yesterday with the White House, because when this is done from Congress, the president's still got to be able to sign it. So all three groups have got to be able to say, yep, it has the things I'm looking for on it, and it's got to reduce spending, and it's got to prevent a major tax increase.
Reporting suggests that the SALT cuts, the SALT tax of $40,000 is on the chopping board here. Is that the case from the Senate? It doesn't sound like there are any senators who are a big fan of increasing the SALT tax deductions. And if so, that is the House going to recognize as their child with different clothes? Because there were some serious holdouts in the House who said, no way, not without that increase.
Yeah, I get it. It's $353 billion in total cost to be able to do the SALT increase that the House put in. There's not a senator that's fighting for the SALT piece on it. We understand very clearly that this is literally a transfer back and forth. In my state, in Oklahoma, we pay more in federal taxes for someone who makes the same exact amount of money that someone does in New York if we change that SALT piece on it. So we want to make sure that this is balanced out. I feel sorry for the folks that live in New York. Excuse all my friends that are there because of the tax rates that they have to be able to live under. But we also understand every other state shouldn't be punished for what's actually happening there. So there will be an argument back and forth on it. We are going to do something on SALT. We need to because the folks in the House are making that a compelling argument, saying we have to do this. But we're trying to figure out what that can be.
So, Senator, you mean change it to 30,000 or 20,000 instead of 40?
Well, I wish just the three of us could settle it right now, but it's going to have to take 51 to be able to settle it.
We live in Jersey, and we don't. I don't know. I don't know what that doesn't do anything. Senator, so are you saying that there are still concerns with the existing bill, that the deficit has increased too much, and that you'd have to do additional things in next year or later this year or something? So there is an acknowledgement that this bill is not perfect in terms of how much it cuts, because I know it cuts, what, $1.5 trillion or something, but what's the total spending over the 10 years? It's like 90 trillion or something. It's like or more, isn't it? It's like a drop in the bucket. Republicans are in charge. This is their moment. Isn't there a way to do more, or are the votes not there and it's just the reality of the situation?
We're trying to do as much as we can and still have the votes on it. This is a step at a time. Let me take, for instance, the Medicaid that everyone's going crazy over. The Medicaid's the largest part of it. It's just a work requirement on it. People are screaming and saying, hey, it's kicking people off Medicaid. It's not kicking people off Medicaid. It's transitioning from Medicaid to employer-provided health care. So, yes, we've got 10 million people that are not going to be on Medicaid, but they then are going to be on employer-provided health care. We think that's a better option for the taxpayer and, quite frankly, for their families as well. And so we're still arguing through all those different pieces, trying to get as much as we can done. But as I say, this is a step that we're going to continue to chip away. We're not going to deal with a $2 trillion overspending all in one moment. We're going to have to chip away at this to be able to get the votes to be able to do it a piece at a time.
Senator, again, we're facing this deadline of July 4th is a deadline they'd like to see, a deadline of later this summer, because the debt ceiling is part of all of this, too. President Trump and Elizabeth Warren have both agreed that they would like to see the debt ceiling just gotten rid of, no longer requiring lawmakers to agree to go over the debt limit on these issues. Do you agree with the two of them?
I think we do need to find a better way to be able to do this because it is not actually limiting our spending. The debt ceiling itself was designed to be able to be a limiting factor to say we're not going to go farther than this without having some conversation about debt. That seems to have gone away. So we do need to find a better way to be able to do this so that actually Congress is actually fighting through overspending and finding a way to be able to reduce it, but without actually causing all kinds of chaos globally and in the bond market as we approach those dates. So I think the way it's happening is the wrong way to do it, but we do need to have a way that we're actually focused on what is the moment when Congress has to act to be able to look at our deficit. Because I would tell you, Congress works when it has to work on things. I've been frustrated for years on the debt issues, trying to be able to push on this. When we get to deadlines, we get focus. When there's not a deadline, there's not a focus. So something needs to be there to be able to keep Congress focused.
Do you think that you will have this bill passed by both sides and signed by the president by July 4th?
That is our goal. But yes, we're working towards getting to that spot on it, and we're going to keep working until we get it done at this point. If we don't get it done by July the 4th, there's not major calamity at that point, but we need to give as much time as we can for the IRS to be able to promulgate all the rules they've got to get out so we can actually have an effect in this year. July the 4th is still our target. That's still what we're working towards, and I think we're going to get there.
Taxes, taxes, taxes. And I just had a hiccup. What else do we have? Got a couple more super chats to get to. Ramona, hit the like and subscribe. Don't forget Crypto Blueprint. Yes. Make sure you guys get over to Crypto Blueprint as well, guys. Wise Mind. Hey, Rob, you're a true blessing in the crypto community. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Dan, just subscribed. Any thoughts on Moonpig? Moonpig. I don't think I've ever heard of Moonpig. I'm assuming it's a meme coin. $22 million market cap. Tokenomics are good. It's only 1 billion max supply. It's on Solana. Seems like brand new coin. It's pump.fun, so you got to be careful. All-time high was 16 days ago of 12 cents. It's 2 cents right now. It's got some listings. MEXC, LBank, Gate.io, Bitmart, Radium. Mostly just decentralized exchanges. It seems as good as any other meme coin out there right now. I mean, yeah, seems like it'll have a good run. It's up 22% on the day today. Seems okay. Spencer, I wish I had 19 year. I wish I was 19 years old, knowing what I know now. Y'all, yeah, could you imagine? We'd all be millionaires a long time ago if we could do that, man. D Worm, sheesh to me, sheesh me too, sheesh ya. Me to Spencer. Generation Z don't know what they're missing. Yeah. Wendy, good morning. Happy Monday. How are you? Smash the like button, she says. If you're not a Patreon member, you are literally losing money. Yes, exactly. I agree. It's, imagine having the opportunity to pay $20 a month to be able to make tens of thousands of dollars, and you're passing it up to keep that $20. Insanity at its finest, right? Let's have a look at the likes here, guys. We got 561 people watching and 177 likes. Guys, let's push it to 200 likes. Let's see if we can get it. I don't think we've ever had 200 likes. We're at 177, so it's not going to take much out of 550 people to push us up to that 200 like target. So smash a like for me, guys. Let's see if we can reach that 200 likes. That would be a new goal or a new achievement unlocked on the channel. So where are we? Linda, oh my God, your latest video on the Patreon, I felt you. You were so truthful, and thank you for sharing. Hey, Linda, absolutely no problem. It was my pleasure. Every once in a while, I think it's important for me to be able to open up to everybody and let everybody know my journey with crypto and with Christ, and just get that out there and share it. So thank you so much. It means a lot that you appreciated my honesty. So thank you. Jay, hey Rob, I've been in the group for a few months. I ordered a decent wallet. How long does? I think mine took like maybe 7 business days, maybe less, 5 to 7 business days. Probably less than that though. Stargazer, Pirate Nation. Pirate Nation. Let me have a look. $0.06 almost. It's up 23%, $12 million market cap. Y'all are going nuts on the meme coins right now, eh? Good tokenomics. Oh, this is a GameFi project. I thought it was a meme coin based on the name. Play to earn, NFT, RPG. I am a big RPG fan, so it's a brand new project. Wow. All-time high 11 months ago, 47 cents. Wow. Gate.io, Bybit, BitGet, Femex, Crypto.com. There you go. I'm going to give it a thumbs up, man. I like it. I like it, Stargazer. I would probably, if it was me, I would probably take a small position. Not a big one. I wouldn't go crazy. It's high risk, high reward. It's got a tiny market cap, but I'd probably take a small entry position for sure. Ramona, I don't know if people realize that if they hit the like on both a crypto future and crypto blueprint, it counts as 2 likes. Boom. There you go, man. There you go. What are we at? We're at 187 likes, guys. Let's get to 200. We're so close. We're so close, guys. Let's do it. We can do it, man. We got 570 people watching. We can definitely hit 200 likes. We need like, hang on, let me go back and look again how many we need. Wow, we need 12, guys. We definitely can do it, right? We definitely can do it. All right, where are we here? Got a little bit more in the tank. We got a little bit more in the tank. Let's go back to the chat. I had Gary Daly. What's going on, man? Over the top, do you think we should be increasing our DCA amounts at this point? I would just remain consistent at this point. I'm remaining consistent right now. So, Will Fix passed away. Crypto Maximus, Maximus Crypto, my brother from another mother. He just put out a video for those who knew him. He was a strong voice in the XRP crypto community and a great man. Wow, I did not know. I'll have to go check out Max's video. That's sad. That is sad. That's too bad. But the good Lord calls us when he wants us, right? Do you see XCN popping off before ZBEC? Yes, I do. Hey, Rob, what do you think of salt? It goes good on my French fries. I don't know. Is that an actual crypto? Or are you just joking around? I don't know what that is. J Money, what's up, buddy? Bulbasaur in the house. Will Fix last video was 4 weeks ago. Oh, that's sad. That's too bad, man. Hey, Rob, thanks for doing the stream every day. Jasmine keeps dropping one market cap on the market cap ladder. Do you think Jasmine will go up soon? Yes, I do. I do think it's going to go up soon. Grant, do you think Wormhole or Clearpool have more potential in the next few months? More potential? Which are you asking me? Which one has more potential? Maybe Clearpool in the short term. What are your thoughts on Quebec, Rob? See a lot of yeah, I personally stayed away from that project because it's weird. It's very aggressive, their marketing, and it's been that way for a long time. Like if you go over to CoinMarketCap news and go through the articles, like you'll hit like spurts of like 6 articles in a row of it. And like I can't even go onto like Facebook without Quebec's ads popping up in my news feed. Like it's insane how aggressive they are, and it makes me worried. Like, why are you so aggressive? I don't know. Something just doesn't sit right with me on that project, and I can't really put a tangible reason why. But yeah, guys, we're at 196 likes. We need four likes, guys. Push us up to that new goal. We've never reached 200 likes to my recollection. So let's see if we can reach it. So hit the like button. Do me a favor. Come on. What else do we have? It's weird. You partnered with Decent Wallet but can't answer questions about it. I posted the same question literally 4 times. Keep getting skipped. HTTR, stop making accusations in the chat. Okay. I have not seen, this is the second post I've seen from you, okay? The second. Every single post you have put in the comment section, I have addressed. Nobody is ignoring you. You are most likely using a keyword that's banned from the chat or something. So don't sit there making accusations that you're being skipped and saying to me that, you know what, I'm just going to put your ass on timeout. Like, that is the stupidest shit I think I've ever heard, man. I have it sponsored as the channel, but I can't answer questions about it. Like, that's the second comment that I've seen from you this whole chat. All right, you got to grow up a little bit, man. New member, welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome to the family. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. All right, so what else? Oh, we did it. 204 likes, guys. We did it as a team. Thank you so much. We reached our goal. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I scroll up through the chat. He posted 2 times. Yeah, 2 posts. One post he posted asking me why he got skipped, and the second post he posted said that he got skipped again and that I couldn't answer questions about decent. Those are the only 2 posts that have come up in the chat from him, and then he pulls a temper tantrum and starts accusing me of stuff, right? Like, sorry, Rob. Yes, salt is a crypto. Okay, let me have a look. Salt. Yeah, he asked no question. Yeah, he asked no question. Yeah. So I'm not the only one that didn't see him ask any question, right? And then he comes on and starts accusing me of ignoring him and saying that I can't answer questions about descent, right? Like, people they respond on emotion so often, and they end up getting themselves burned because of it, right? Nobody saw your questions, dude. Nobody. Not me, not anybody else. Salt, 1 cent 5. Man, $1.3 million market cap. It's got good tokenomics. This is a very, very high risk project. Lending and borrowing, I like that. All-time high $17 7 years ago. Not interested, man. It's only on Uniswap. It has no centralized exchange listings. Its all-time high, previous all-time high was 7 years ago. So what that means is that in the previous cycle, this project underperformed. For whatever reason, it underperformed. So personally, I wouldn't be interested in it. So good to be here. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Great to have you. Grant, is now a good time to get into Miria? Yeah, it is actually. Miria is going to go way higher in my opinion. Way, way higher. Nick, that complainer needs to get sacked right in the nards. Don't let him get under your skin, Rob. Over 200 likes. Seems like people are getting ready for alt season. More spam. Yes, absolutely, man. Alt season's coming, guys. Are you ready? Easy. If you were part of the Patreon, you wouldn't need Rob for questions about the cold storage. Yes, because we have a massive community over on the Patreon who's always helping each other and stuff like that. Everyone's always, speaking from their experiences. If you're having trouble with a self-custody wallet, cold storage wallet, or hot wallets or gas fees, or whatever your question is, we have a massive community of thousands of people. You can just jump into the chat and ask, and somebody has been through and experienced what you're dealing with right now and can help you, right? So absolutely. Easy. You nailed it. Green tea, Squirtle in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, guys. I got to go pick up some Pokemon cards with my son. He's waiting for me to go do that with him. And also, I have a group mentoring coaching call that I have to do after this as well. So guys, if you need mentorship in this space, if you need guidance, if you have questions about hot wallets, cold wallets, tokenomics, how to do research, everything in between, guys, how to identify studs from duds, exit strategies, portfolio structure, whatever it is, get over to the Patreon, join our mentorship coaching calls. We do them every day. You can book yourself in for one of those, get the guidance you need from someone who's been through multiple bull runs, my friend, and can help guide you through this space. So check that out. The link is down below. It's in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. Guys, if you are already on the Patreon, I am dropping a video today over there, just a recap video of the more recent gems that we're getting into right now, so that all the new members can be kind of caught up on everything, right? So definitely check that out. Moonwell has a much smaller market cap and potential, so I'd probably go with Moonwell, to be honest with you, Smarty X. Your boy says the Patreon is one of the most valuable investments I've made. And I appreciate you, brother. I love having you over there, man, especially on open mics. All right, guys, I got a coaching call I got to get to. Check out the Patreon, guys. The link is down below. Join the community. You won't be sorry you did. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.